Hi, I'm Brijeet. I work in healthcare IT. I am currently the proud owner of a 2018 Audi S5 Sportback. So this is my second Audi car. I had another S5 prior to this, and I just absolutely loved it. The driving experience is just awesome. Um, in my family, we've had a couple of Mercedes, and I was flip flopping between the two, and Audi ended up being the better car out of them. And especially being in Wisconsin, all-wheel drive was really important. And when I first got the original S5, I was really amazed at how good its quattro system was with the snow and stuff. So I don't think I'm ever going back to anything else. I think the main thing is service out of this place is pretty awesome. Um, so cumulative, we've had uh, I think it's four cars total between Mercedes and Audi, but it's the same set of people. So um, having a nice loaner vehicle and just everything about it is just pleasant. The They're very flexible when there are issues or whatever, so they're able to work stuff out. Or yeah, so it's always been a pleasant experience that way. From a standpoint, they're not super pushy or anything. They kind of let me, but with this car especially, I think I came here maybe a total of 3 or 4 times over the course of 2 weeks, and they're pretty patient with me looking at a whole bunch of different cars and whatnot. So yeah, it was overall a very pleasant experience. So since I'm a repeat buyer, I essentially just went to Dave, who I bought the car from the first time, and told him I needed a new car. So he kind of showed the kind of car, like he already knew the kind of cars that I like uh, from our previous engagement, and um, you know, showed me the inventory, and I was kind of debating between this and an SUV. So he let me test drive a few items, and it's kind of on the fence between an SUV and the car I ended up with. Um, So while I was kind of mulling it over, he, still provided enough information and would follow up with some emails with like the sticker, door, the sticker detail thingy with all the stuff on it, so I could look it over. And um, yeah, it was very informative. It's so for the SUV thing, I was trying to figure out how big of an SUV I would need if I wanted to haul a boat, for example, and he seemed to have all the information. Service, I guess. Service is super friendly. The staff are super friendly. Um, this car buying experience probably was, I mean, just the fact. So the previous time I really just came in once. I kind of already knew what I wanted, so that was a very easy transaction. Uh, this one was going back and forth quite a bit, so I would say, they were patient, but also not annoying. Like I wasn't getting a phone call every single day saying, "Are you going to buy a car or not?" So it was that way. It was nice, but would still follow up, with just helpful information, saying, "Hey, I found another car in our network" or something. Um, so I went from a stick shift to this new. They don't make stick shifts anymore. That was the main thing that was really holding me back with this purchase. And I was looking at SUVs. I'm like, well, if they don't have stick shift, I may as well go with something else. Um, but the shiftable automatic thing that's part of the sports package is pretty amazing. Um, the throttle is very throaty, so it's way more throatier than what I had before. And it's only like, I think it's only 20 extra horsepower than before, but man, it just sounds amazing. Um, and it's a sports back, so I got two extra doors. I think on specs it's only a couple inches longer and wider, but somehow it's just way more roomier. However, the dimensions end up working out. I can actually fit normal people in the back, so that's kind of a cool thing for it. Um, with it being 2018, it has a whole bunch of extra technology upgrades, so that way it's kind of cool. The Google Map integration is pretty amazing. I like going fast. I definitely drive a lot. Just having, a good, fun car to drive makes that a whole lot better. The sound system, actually, that's the other thing. The sound system is pretty amazing. So that was another big plus with this new one.